Cameras on ready? All right, we'll go ahead and get started with Jackson Hawes. Questions? So, Kelly?
Obviously, you took a gamble coming to Georgia Tech, and then you get the Senior Bowl invite. Just how rewarding does it feel to kind of see your decision-making paying off and people recognizing, like, the season that you've had here in your career overall?
Honestly, it feels really good. You're right. I think that I definitely took a gamble because I, only have a year left. But I think that award, it's not really even an award, it's more an invite. But I think that it's just a testament to the offense here. And I knew it coming in. I knew that it'd be a good opportunity for me to showcase my ability blocking-wise. And I think they've totally done that while I've been here, and even given me the ability to grow in some ways, like out on the perimeter. I didn't really do that as much in the past. So, yeah, it's just been a testament to the offense here. I love it.
I think we talked to you at the beginning of the year about, having a chance to play in the ACC, maybe against better competition. What has the competition been like for you, and was it as you expected it to be?
Yeah, I think going into it, I had a lot of respect for this conference and the play that's in it, and that totally was what happened. I think some of the biggest differences is just speed and technique. Guys are just more in tune with their technique. You won't see a lot of guys mess up out there. I don't know, just athleticism I think is a big thing. But I think that, of course, goes up naturally as you make your way up. Yeah.
Chad?
Along those same lines, what's it been like being a part of this program and working with these coaches and being part of this team overall?
It's been awesome. Yeah, it's been awesome. One thing about this team and this staff is it's a big, tough love, we all love each other, but, when something's out of line or out of place, we're really good at getting on it. The coaches do a really good job at holding guys accountable. There's a standard in the locker room that we believe in, and guys buy in when they get here. And they've done a really good job here at just kind of promoting that, especially for the underclassmen. And it's been a cool thing to be a part of as an older guy to lead by example and to lead out on the field.
Ken?
I'm curious, you obviously coming from somewhere else, you have a little bit of room to compare. But Coach Faulkner, kind of, when you look at him and his game planning and the play calling, what stands out to you? What's remarkable about what he does?
Are you talking for this specific game?
No.
Just in general.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know if I can give that away. But
what are the first 5 plays going to be?
Shoot, man. No, he does a really good job. The meetings with him is really intentional. And I don't know how it's like everywhere else, but I love how we meet every day as an offense and just kind of establish where we need to do better at and where we need to improve on and things that we've been doing really well. I think he does a really good job at kind of delegating to the position coordinators and letting them handle their business, but also kind of having that main umbrella structure around things and really making sure we stick together. So, yeah, I knew it coming in. I knew he'd be awesome coming in, and he's shown me nothing but that. So, yeah.
You've had a chance to work with Coach Brock, a former offensive lineman and stuff. How has he helped your blocking, and have you picked up on anything from him in that relationship?
Totally. That's been a really good thing for me coming in. I knew that was obviously kind of more my strength, and I think with him having that background has been really beneficial, especially in the pass pro. I think pass pro is something that I haven't really done a whole lot of before coming here, but the technique and the hand placement, the eyes, and getting the feet right and sitting back in it has been something that he's really emphasized to me since I came out here in the spring. And I pat myself on the back a little bit. I think I've been handling my own pretty well out there. So, yeah, that's a testament to him.
Coach Key emphasized last time we heard from him turning the page from a big win, but how do you sustain some of the momentum through the bye week and try to come out aggressive in this next game?
Yeah, I think that this one's a little bit different because, we've got senior night coming up. That's obviously a big night all the time, and we want to send the seniors off. I guess technically I'm a senior, yeah. So send me out on a good note. But it's funny. Coach Key will generally after wins, he's more fired up and more engaged with us. It seems like since I've been out here, because he doesn't want us to get complacent. He wants us to stay focused on the mission each week, and to do that, you just handle things every day. Handle the weight room, handle the practice, handle the film on your own time, stretching on your own time, things like that. So.
Your group has gone through some tough times with injuries this season.
No doubt, no doubt.
Where you're down to one or two guys. I guess starting with the Miami game where you started to get guys back. I imagine this is a chance for you guys to really close out the season on a high note and show what you're all about.
Totally. It really, it feels good having the guys all back there. Yeah, Miami week was really the first time we had all been together. The main guys, at least, really since, I think, Louisville, honestly, because that was the game that I got hurt, and then, actually Josh got hurt in that game as well, which was unfortunate. But it's been really good. Like, we've got great camaraderie out there with the guys. Seeing them just all rally up in the warm-up lines really gets me fired up. It just helps a lot, from a load standpoint. You don't have tight ends taking as many reps in practice. Guys are fresher during the game because we can rotate a little bit more, so there's that. And, each one of us has different strengths and weaknesses, and I think we do a really good job playing off each other. So, yeah.
Time for a couple more.
Yeah, man, just kind of bouncing off Aaron's question there, but how easy is it to maybe compartmentalize that after a big win against Miami to kind of be like, as you said, just kind of go back to the film room and kind of go on to the next game and move on, even though you guys do get that huge win at Bobby Dodd Stadium, and you still got a couple big games, including Georgia, coming up.
Totally. I think it's really like a 24-hour thing. With at least me personally, I can't speak on anyone else how they compartmentalize it, but it's a 24-hour thing with me. Right after the win, obviously, that night it was really good having family in town, celebrating with them, talking about things, and then, the next morning you get in the locker room with all the guys and you're fired up. But as soon as those meetings come, you just completely wipe the page and it's on to the next thing. So, as weird as it sounds, I haven't really thought about them at all. The focus has been all on NC State, but that's how it should be.
About the Senior Bowl invite, I'm sure those aren't handed out to just anybody. And I'm curious, kind of how did you find out? How did you react? And maybe what sort of thoughts have you had about being recognized as a potential NFL prospect? This early in the cycle.
Yeah, well, I'm just extremely grateful. I'm grateful for the organization here, taking a chance on some nerdy guy up at Yale. But no, it's really just been an absolute blessing, and everything that comes my way, I try not to get too high or get too low. Obviously, just kind of stay even keel and go with the process. I was telling you earlier, like, it's just crazy how kind of bittersweet it is, because this season is coming to a close, but there's exciting things in the future. But I think for right now, I'm really just trying to stay focused on the next 3 weeks. I'm not thinking about it too much. Yeah.
Awesome. Chad, if you want to wrap this up.
You mentioned NC State. Just what are your thoughts on them?
They're a solid team. They play well together. They like to play physical and play at the line in your face a lot more. They've got good structure to their defense. They're well disciplined. DNs are going to be really big, and handling them will be a good challenge that I'm excited for. They play well. They play well. They've been darn near in every game this year. So I know their record may not state it, but this is a good team coming into our place, and we got to be ready for them.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackson. Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.